Hi, this is Eli Kranzberg from Logic Pro Expert. I've got my buddy Morey Richman in the studio with me today, and we're going to record some guitar parts on one of his original tunes. We're going to use the Universal Audio Suhr PT100 amp and the Korg SDD 3000 delay. Morey's playing a Les Paul, and we've got him going through the Suhr PT100 amp. Now this is a signature amp designed with Pete Thorn to be really versatile. It's got 3 separate inputs. I've started with a preset and we've modified it. We're using channel 2. We've lowered the gain, both the input gain and the channel gain, and I've switched to one of the 412 cabinets just to get a little bit less of a driven sound from this than the default preset and the default gain staging. So you want to play a bit just with the guitar sound? So it's got a bit of hair on it, but nothing too over the top. Now we're going to run this into the Korg SDD 3000 delay. It's known for its preamp section, and Universal Audio has replicated faithfully the different attenuator settings as well as the level control, and we have it on the output as well. So there's a lot of gain staging possibility here, and I'm using it a little unconventionally. We're feeding the guitar into it, and I'm using a +4 mic signal so that I can boost this up to get a nice kind of colored saturation that works well for this part. Now it's a triplet-based part, a 12/8 type of part, and I'm going a little easy on the feedback, and what this unit is also known for is interesting modulation effects. I'm using it subtly here. Let me start by having Morey play a bit and we can show you where we're at as a starting point. So we're getting some saturation from this, and I'm not using this too dramatically. Now if I dial this up, we'll hear some real serious pitch oscillation. So we can control the intensity, as well as the frequency of it. So in this case, I'm going to set this so we're getting just a taste of the modulation effect. Just a little bit like that, so it's not perfectly in tune with the dry signal. So with that and some modest feedback, I'm not using any filtering here. I'm using about 10 o'clock in terms of a dry-wet mix. We're going to lay down the first part. We're going to record a couple of left and right rock rhythm parts. Now I've switched the amp here to input 3 for more of an overdriven sound. We've chosen a different cabinet and adjusted the EQ a bit for more of an aggressive sound straight out of the amp. Alright, and we're feeding this into the SDD 3000 again, but this time I've gone way down on the feedback and I've changed this to the envelope follower waveform shape so that we're not getting as distinct a modulation. So we're getting just a little bit of it, but it's a little more natural sounding. So let's lay down the first part. And now for the other side, I'm going to use the same settings, but we've changed to a different 412 cabinet.